Good evening, everyone, and thank you for attending or watching after the fact our big YouTube event, The Power of Coaching. So this event is geared really toward current and aspiring coaches, health coaches, as well as individuals wondering what the heck all the hype's all about and what a health coach can do for you, why there might be the missing link between you and your goals and achievements as far as your wellness and complete transformation. So it's for everybody tonight. We don't always open up all of our videos to the public, but tonight is. And in case you don't know me, I'm Coach Britt, and I am one of the lead educators, co-founder of the Holistic Wellness Coaching Academy. It's a branch off the Natural Wellness Academy. And I am basically the gut health educator, author of Buddha Belly. So in case you guys don't know a little bit about who I am, you definitely see me doing a lot with the Academy. And thank you to everyone who's tuning in tonight and all my students too, who are out there watching this. I'm excited to see you guys, even though I can't see you. Anyways, so let's get started. So what we're talking about tonight is what is a health coach. That's the first topic. What is a health coach? So for those who don't know, a health coach is not a dietitian. They're not a nutritionist. They're very careful. We're not a doctor, but we have our own place in the world of wellness. And I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. Health coaches are basically, they bridge the gap between the professionals and the diagnostic parts of medicine and your goals. That's where health coaches are. They're right here. And they're the ones who do the work to walk you through the lifestyle changes. They have a wealth of information. They have, as far as diet, nutrition and food and things like that go. I know that our students and anyone who's taken one of our programs has the added benefit of knowing gut health, which we think is the foundation of all wellness. So our coaches really have a niche in the world of coaching and for helping clients. A lot of people now, I must clarify, a lot of people are going to call themselves a coach anymore, like a health coach, and there's nothing wrong with that, but we're going to differentiate. What's the difference between a health coach and between a certified or board certified health coach? Now, anyone can call themselves a health coach, and a lot of people do, and whether they promote a wellness product or they just really like helping people, they can definitely refer to themselves as a coach, and a lot of the times they do. They may or may not have much training or education as far as nutrition and lifestyle and things like that go. They may or may not. Now, a certified coach or a board certified coach is a coach who has gone through a program such as the Holistic Wellness Coaching Academy or Natural Wellness Academy's professional programs. They've been trained, they've learned, they've completed a certain amount of schooling and mentorship to be able to work with their clients and people. So that's the difference. When you kind of get out there and start seeing coaching, the word coaching a lot, what do coaches do? Basically they assist people in their lifestyle changes. And that may sound kind of boring, even as a coach or as an individual. Why would you pay someone good money to help you with diet when there's so many things out there? That's a great question, and here's why. Because the mentorship, as well as the knowledge, as well as the support on an ongoing basis is invaluable. They've shown that people who have mentors or are part of a group program and have encouragement do 100 times better than those left to their own devices, even with everything at their disposal. There's plenty of diets out there. There's plenty of nutrition information out there. Some definitely not healthy, and others that's primo. So what stopped you thus far from achieving that stuff if the information's out there? And that's where a coach comes in, is because they can be that hand towards success and toward future improvement. Health coaches, we have such an awesome role in people's lives. Like, I got into coaching. I'd spent so many years loving health and wellness before I actually got into coaching, and every day it feels like I have someone coming to me either for advice or help or informing me about the things I did to help them, even what feels on such a minute basis, is so powerful. Recently we did, Holistic Wellness Coaching Academy we've started, it was a 21-day life plate challenge, which is a designed way of eating. It was free to the public. It's still on our blog if you want to see it at www.holisticwellnesscoaches.com. And you can definitely give it a shot. But everybody that's jumped on board with that and been doing this with us has done exceptional. One example I'm going to tell you, Amanda said I could read this. She's one of our followers and hopefully future students. She's been doing this today's our 1 week mark, and this was her testimonial today. She sent, I have to tell you all, before eating this way, I was tired. Tired really isn't even the word for it. I was thoroughly exhausted all day long. Now I'm full of energy all day, sleeping great at night. I was so tired before I actually saw my doctor about it because it was affecting my whole family. Blood work came out good. She suggested extra vitamin D, and if that didn't work, to do a sleep study. Never any mention about what I was putting into my body. We have to take our health into our own hands, and it has to begin with what we eat. So thank you, Amanda, for sharing that and for letting me share that. But that's just a little tip both to coaches and to individuals wondering about, how health coaches can benefit you. I get messages like that almost every day from friends, family, clients, people that I meet, students, who've done awesome. And so it's stuff like that, and it just keeps you going. And that's why health coaches rock, because they're just so darn passionate about what they do. That's why we do this. We don't just do it because it sounded like a lucrative career. Although you can make great money being a health coach, it's definitely, it's something that's definitely fueled by passion. So, what's different avenues for coaches? So if you're somebody that's thinking about being a coach, or health coaching sounds really interesting to you, I think it's really common for people to just think, okay, no, now I got to go and just find all these clients and work one-on-one with people. Part of what we do with our students is we mentor them and their talents and their passions and their gifts in a direction that they can use those for their business after they're done. And not everybody desires to go into one-on-one coaching, or maybe they start there and it evolves into something else. And a few examples include corporate wellness. More and more businesses now are bringing in health coaches or health professionals to do programs, to do motivation, to educate their employees, because it saves them money in the long run. If they're paying for benefits, especially health benefits, they pay each year more and more depending on how much insurance was used the prior year. So a health coach is definitely a value to a large business. If you can affect change in their employees, you're going to save them money over their insurance premiums and up morale. You're going to up, when people are doing great and they're healthy, their minds work better, their moods are better. I mean, we all know that. So yeah, corporate wellness is one area. Group programs, this is one of my favorites. This is what I really like to do. Getting large groups of people together, whether it be on a constant basis or a temporary, whether it be one class for something specific. I have one girl that teaches, she teaches some kind of like food prep and meal prep, and she'll do just a special demo class every once in a while for a group of people. I have other people that put together 6-week-long programs for everyone, and they can come with a buddy, and they can do it as a group, and they can check in online, and they connect, and so and that I love doing. That's really what I love doing the most. So that's great. So group programs are definitely an option. Professional businesses are bringing in more and more coaches, so naturopaths and chiropractors and things like that, because like I said, the coaches bridge the gap between the doctor or the naturopath or whatever that's telling you, okay, you have this thing, you're going to need to switch some things up about your diet. And even if their advice is excellent and they're spot on with what you're going through and they've got good advice for you, they can't sit there all day and walk you through the steps of making those changes in the lifestyle stuff or the emotional and psychological stuff that comes along with it, stress and etc. A health coach, a good one, a holistic health coach, is going to talk to you about all aspects of wellness, which is mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. So they're going to be there, and they're going to ask you to pay attention to your sleep. They're going to teach you how to maybe do some deep breathing and meditation techniques and watch your stress and how everything, including as well as your food, is affecting your life. And when you struggle with making some of those changes, they're the person you reach out to. To all my coaches and all my students, you guys are more powerful to the world than you even know. You know, people need you. People need what you've got, and the area that you are strong in is why you're here. It's why you're going in this direction, and it's why you will be absolutely successful. And I'm so excited. I've already seen so many changes in our students and graduates and stuff. I couldn't be more elated to see all that. Our school, I'm sorry, I didn't even continue. So I have fitness professionals that actually get health coaching certification, which I wish more and more would do this, because especially the ones that are really into training and physical fitness, they often have to tackle diet, and a lot of the times they focus on macronutrients. So if you don't know what that is, it's your basic nutrients: protein, fats, and carbs. If you give someone the right ratios, you can adjust fat loss, you can do all those things. But when we put someone through a coaching program, they learn micronutrients, which is absolutely important, because now you're talking disease prevention, and you're talking about, you know, well-being and mind, gut health above just typical weight and body and fitness. So that's excellent too. So sometimes we combine it with that. We have a lot of yogis and stuff that take different certifications, and some personal trainers that'll do that too, and just put it in their businesses because it makes them such a well-rounded professional in what they do. Personal shoppers, people that actually go out and get food for people, they kind of go and they go over things with them first off and see what kind of foods they like and things, and they teach them how they can adjust some of those. Some even go so far as to do meal prep for different families. And I also have coaches that do a lot of mainly work online. They work with people, they correspond over email, they do different blogs, they may write, you know, little manuscripts and programs and stuff. They can do so much, and they all have a place in the world of wellness. Everybody has a place. So if you have a passion there, don't let it be stifled by a fear of group speaking or getting clients or things like that, because one, a lot of those things take care of themselves, and two, your niche or your passion may take you in a direction that's a little different than someone else. So don't ever hold the world back from what you got to give because you have a fear of how to go about it and any of that. A little bit about our academy. So one thing that makes our academy so special and sets us aside so much is that, for one, we do very close one-on-one mentorship. We have two main educators, which is I myself and then Dr. Linda Joy Rose. She has a PhD in psychology as well as years of hypnotherapy experience. And so she is, no pun intended, the mastermind behind a lot of the psychological stuff that we go over when it comes to behavior and the subconscious mind, and its correlation to our choices and behaviors and the mind over body. I am definitely the gut health girl, which is our other avenue why we are so original too, is because gut health is literally the foundation of most wellness now. It's connected to everything. The mind-gut connection is huge. So we often actually have people who are already certified through other schools as coaches take either our mind-gut course or just our gut course in order to grow their skills and their talents and stuff. And that's definitely an option. We welcome that. We love the variety of people and everything that everyone brings to this. You know, we love all of our coaches, so it's excellent. But yeah, that's kind of what we do that's a little bit different, is we focus on those two things big time. We teach the typical nutrition information. We teach, stress management and holistic health, but we really, really emphasize gut health and the mind-gut connection. And our coaches see a big difference. I know in my business my experience with those two things, and especially gut health, has brought people to me instead of leaving me out there scrambling to pick up clients and to do things like that. The gut is connected to majority of disease and has a massive impact over not only our physical health but also our psychological well-being. HWCA is very limited, and we take on only a certain amount of students each quarter, and it's because of our mentorship. So between LJ and I, we put in quite a lot of mentorship. We help our students not only educate and learn the material, but we also help guide them through, like I said, what their niche is going to be in the world, what their passion is, what their talents are, what their experiences are. and where they're going to use that afterward. Most every single student comes here because they have a passion for wellness and they have some kind of personal story that goes along with it. Them themselves, a family member, loved one, the world around them, etc. They've been affected by disease and prevention. They understand that prevention is so huge. Health coaches are big because we are prevention. Yes, we help people that already have health issues and challenges and things like that, absolutely. But we are prevention. We're not diagnostics. We're not a doctor. We are the ones that are out there teaching people how not to need medicine so much. And that is the amazing part of what we do. The people that have ongoing struggles and physical complaints and a low quality of life, that are struggling to figure out what the heck is going on and getting tested for this and getting tested for that, and no answers are coming back. And we can sit down there with something as simple as the way we design their food, the way that we look at their gut health, and the way that we talk to them about their life and have them looking at their life and their thought patterns and their stress and their sleep. And we can take these completely natural things and work miracles with people and see, like Amanda said, see such quick change. I mean, this Amanda's testimony was after 1 week of doing our Life Plate Challenge, 1 whole week. And when she set forth those habits and that knowledge that can't be undone. Coaches are encouragers. Our coaches are not only that is another area we are different. They are not only health coaches, they get the life coaching part of it too, because we don't think that there's one without the other. If you are helping people, the point of being well is to go live a great life. And a lot of people hold themselves back from their potential in life and the things that they're capable of living because they feel like crap. And it's often not just physically, it's mentally and emotionally. So it really depletes their ambition. It depletes their self-esteem. It depletes their creativity and their energy and their zest for life, or their oomph to want to get out there and do what they were created to do and bless the world with what they were capable of doing, what they were created to do. And we get to help them realize that. We get to get in there and we get to teach them that, hey, let's reset some things about ourselves. Let's love ourselves. Let's nurture our body back into a state of balance and our mind into a healthy place, and get out there and happen to the world instead of just moving through the days, living for things that really don't matter, just trying to get through the moment. With anxiety and depression and stuff, it's such a predominant part of so much of that can be tackled, especially with gut health and with, holistic wellness in general. And health coaches, we deal with that. I know I deal with that all the time. I deal with people I help people that struggle with ongoing anxiety and depression and stuff. And we, recommend a multifaceted approach to that. So yeah, there's really a lot that the world will benefit from coaches. And if it's something that you're thinking about and something you love to do, and a lot of people love health and wellness, but I hope that this gives you guys a little bit of insight as to just kind of some of the directions you can go and why you are so essential. Why not to let anything stand in your way of pursuing your passion. When you're given a passion, I am a big believer that passion is the key to purpose. If you follow your passion, you find your purpose. And when we can tap into our purpose and do that for life, it is incredible. I now have the blessing of being able to work from wherever I am, which is sometimes a curse because a lot of the times that's, when my kids are in the other room or in the bathtub and I'm on the laptop and stuff. But I'm grateful that I can do that and call myself a stay-at-home mom and not use daycare and be able to still impact the world and do what I love to do too. So the flexibility and stuff is just priceless. If you guys are wondering a little bit about the Holistic Wellness Coaching Academy or how you can get started, we love to talk to you at any time. You can email us through our website. Like I said before, it's www.holisticwellnesscoaches.com, or you can give us a call at any time and we can return your call if we don't get it. Email us, message us, request a call, and we can just chat about who you are, chat about what you're thinking, chat about what you want to do, where you've been, and where you might go, if that's the case. For all my coaches out there, whether you're in our program, whether you're thinking about adding mind or gut or just gut health to your business, just the ones that are out there doing what, what we all do. Thank you so much for being the voice. Anybody that does this genuinely wants everybody to be helped, and no one individual can do it alone. So we are all in this together, and if it wasn't for all you other coaches out there helping so many people, this would not be so achievable. We are going to be huge. Coaches are going to be huge. They already are huge, and they're going to be more huge next year and the year after that and the year after that, because we're not the in-your-face, judge you for where you are group of people. We're the, hey, we've been there. Hey, we care about you. Hey, here's why you should care about yourself. And here's some tools to do that. And you call me up if you ever have a rough day, or you have a moment where you feel like you can't do that, or you're struggling. I'll be right there. I'll be right there to pick you back up. And that's what coaches do. And you guys, for my coaches and my students, you guys get to do that and collect a paycheck for doing it. And people that hire a coach, a coach, even though they might be, a little pricey hourly to use some of their services or to purchase one of their packages, it is nothing compared to the cost of health care for poor health and constant debilitating issues. It is nothing compared to half the diet products and things that are no good for you anyway and don't generally work long term. And it is nothing compared to time wasted of not being able to live your best life, because that's something you cannot buy. You can't buy that with money. You can't trade it for anything else. So, a health coach is totally worth it. And when you get to that point where you decide that that's something that you're ready to do, but you need somebody to help you do it, that's when you call a coach. So for anybody with any questions about getting into health coaching, becoming a coach, adding to your business to, give more, adding to your credentials and providing a niche in the coaching world, for anybody out there wondering how you can get hooked up with a coach or a program or tap into this resource that now exists that is so powerful, you can definitely give us a call or contact us, and we can point you in the right direction. I look forward to everybody that I've gotten to talk to and that I'll get to talk to in the future, and just thank you. Please subscribe to our site, www.holisticwellnesscoaches.com. That'll allow you to get any information that we do get. So whether we do coach-only events or whether we do big public events like this, or videos that we open up, you guys will get the information and we'll be able to share that with you. So thank you guys. I think that's pretty much all we're going to cover tonight. But if you guys have any questions, what I wanted to do with this is we really wanted to probe what your guys' questions are and what kind of things you may want to know about coaching. So if you look for us on Facebook under Holistic Wellness Coaching Academy, it should be the @ Holistic Wellness Coaching Academy. Find our Facebook. It's a baby Facebook. We just opened it. We do way more with Instagram, and you're more than willing to use that avenue to message us too. But get on our Facebook, connect with us, ask us whatever questions, because pretty soon we're going to actually start doing live Q&As. And you guys can jump on there and you can throw around ideas. You can throw around your concerns, like being a health coach and the barriers you run into with clients. You can throw around, being an individual in some of the personal challenges you may have. And if you have a question about how health coaches might be able to help you, just communicate with us. We love interacting with the public. We love interacting with our followers. Our Instagram tribe is a bunch of rock stars, and I can't wait. I hope to meet everybody one day. We're up to like 2,500 now, so I doubt that will happen. But hey, whatever, I'll take it. If we can do a live Facebook thing, then maybe I'll get to see some people. But thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight, and all my students and everything. I hope that you guys know how important you are and how great you're doing and how great you're going to be in this world. And I'm so excited just for your journey and where it's going to go from now. I'm so excited. I remember where I was in your shoes, and to be where I am now, and to know that it's there and it's so obtainable for you guys, and to just know what's ahead for you has me just so happy for you, and so proud of you guys. So thank you so much to everybody that tuned in tonight, and share this video with friends if you have anybody that needs it, wants it, and definitely check out our site and keep doing what you do.